on subbies? This is Wayne here, Omicron, and today I'm going to do, since it's my Hypertrophy day, there's really not much to show for the workout. It's 3 sets of 9, a bench press, front squat, and overhead press, or maybe pin lay row, I don't remember, and some bicep curls. I'll probably do a little bit more on the bicep curls today, just to help strengthen the tendonitis here. But I have a friend, actually my coach's significant other, and she has really bad elbow position on her front squats. So today I'm just going to do a couple of instructional things, I guess, to help you with elbow position on your front squats. These are things that I've learned from Kelly Starrett, a couple of other videos, and it's really just to help with overall shoulder mobility. Even if you don't do front squats, this could translate over to your overhead press if you decide to work that in and you have really bad mobility where you can't, get the bar down to your chest or anything like that, or if you can't maintain a high elbow position. This is really just to help you basically work on that, your overall mobility, but still remain powerful, not too loose. A lot of powerlifters now, there's conflicting information all over the internet. There's, you don't want to be too mobile, you want to be very mobile, you want to be a supple leopard, you want to be a fucking fat powerlifter. So it's really just trying to find a middle ground of what works for you and the stuff that you want to do. I do apologize for the echo. I'm in a skeet ballroom or whatever the fuck this thing is at the gym that old dudes use. All right? Cool. A lot of people have a lot of problems staying upright in their front squat. What they tend to do is ass comes out and then they have to get back under. So to work on your overall, stay upright. You can do a few things. You can do goblet squats. You can do like a kettlebell pull, like simulating like a sumo deadlift type of thing. What I like is wall squats. That helped me a lot. Learning how to stay upright for my squats. So you stand close to a wall and you put your feet in whatever position it is you're going to squat in. And you put your hands up. This will help you maintain your body. And basically you don't want to touch the wall. And you want to try and come all the way down into your squat position. And then all the way up. And basically you would work on that to where you'd be able to go up and down without touching the wall or falling on your ass. And this is where people realize that it would probably be beneficial for them to get all the way to the bottom to wear heeled shoes to put them in a better position, I guess. And so basically this will be an example of me doing the same thing, but now I have Olympic weightlifting shoes on with a heel. It's the same thing. Just want to get in a general squatting position, whatever's comfortable for you. That will let you pass through your legs. Put your hands up and don't touch the wall. Come down in your position and up. And you should be able to do this no problem. So that's, I would say, step number 1, basically to work on being mobile in that position and being able to get out of it comfortably. I'm still very close to the wall, whatever my squatting position is. And I can sit down here, no problem. And I can come back up, or, I'm able to sit there comfortably and put the weight on, my heels or my midfoot. And if I need to, I can roll to the front. So that's, I guess that's one thing you can work on. So the other thing that you should be able to work on is your elbow position, how to get your elbows up for that. So squat rack's not available. I can show you that on a Smith machine. One thing that I think would help a lot of people, front squatters, is just working on overall general shoulder mobility. What you can do for that is you can put the bar on a rack. Basically just twist your shoulders into it and work daily on being able to bring your shoulders forward. It's the same as trying to reach depth in a squat. So without any stretching, this is where I'm at right here. Closed fist. Most people, they prefer to do this. It's easier on them, but I think that causes more tension here, especially if you're one of those people that let your elbows go down. What you're going to do is you're going to develop some tendonitis or something here in the long term if you decide to have a lengthy career in front squatting. So what I would work on is your ability to be able to keep your fists closed while doing your front squats and get them wherever they are. And so I'll go over some general warm-ups on what you can do to loosen this, to get your elbows a little bit higher. So one thing people neglect is having tight lats. So to stretch it, you would grab onto something and just lean back. This is going to open up the lats. Probably going to be really hard to hear me, so I'm doing it.
What I was saying is that you want to lay back, put your body weight on your lats, if that makes any sense. So you just kind of want to sit back while holding on to something. This should give you a decent stretch in your lats, which will allow you to have a little bit more freedom when bringing your elbows up forward to your rack position for the front squat.
The other thing you can do, this is normally my go-to, is, and this also helps with bench pressing as well, is to loosen up your tricep fibers by taking a bar and basically pretty much just working your tricep with the bar, putting your body weight into it, and just going all around. And just, move it wherever it feels good. So doing this pretty hard to tell. The right arm is a little bit higher than my left, and that's just from minorly loosening up some tricep fibers. Just simply taking your arm and your body weight and working it on the bar. So there's stretching out the lats, pulling, there's doing this, just taking the bar, and basically just working on being able to move your elbows comfortably in this position. And just, you can lean against the bar and basically just try to increase that range of motion little by little. It's not going to be a magic fix, but it'll make your life a lot easier. And I guess the last thing you can do is you can take a band, brace it up like this. You want your palm facing up. Basically the same thing with the other side. You should feel that pulling on your not pulling, loosening up the lat and the shoulder tissue. You can do other things like foam rolling, getting a ball in there, all that jazz, but I really think you should just really focus on what you feel is tight for the day, rather than trying to do an hour of mobility before and after your workout. I think that's kind of useless, in my experience, at least.
And now it's time for the workout. As always, here's the title. I'm pretty sure you know how to read by now, or at least say it yourself, so no need for me to go into that spiel. It's the fourth day of the week, hypertrophy. Like I was saying, while I was doing the mobility drills, the squat rack was taken. This gym only has one squat rack, so I guess for my 3 sets of 9 front squats at 205 pounds, I decided to do a clean to get it up, because why not? I still like to do that stuff from now and then, and the only thing that sucks is that you can't really drop it, but what are you gonna do? So I want to harp about the closed fist thing that I was mentioning just a few moments ago. If you can't maintain a closed fist, or you feel that's gonna pull the bar off of your delts, then it's okay to ease it up. It doesn't have to be like a death fist or anything, but ideally you would like it to be a fist. There's probably many reasons for this. A couple of the Russian weightlifters, Klokov and them, did a seminar at Waxman's gym, and they pretty much expressed that they prefer to keep the hands in a fist. It was then he realized no fucks were given. Moving along to the bench, nothing to see here. 3 sets of 9 at 180 pounds. Let's talk about this fruity ass techno music or house music that I'm using for the video. How do you guys like it? Do you guys even prefer that I put music on these videos? Do you just want to hear my sultry and awesome voice? Or, you know, what's the deal? I figure the less time it takes to put these things together and just put this out there, the better. But I try to make it somewhat engaging. Someone left a comment on my video and said that they appreciated the fact that I put all my work out there, but all I do is talk about what I'm going to lift, how many times I'm going to do it. And speaking of that, here's Penlay rows 3x9, 155 pounds. I didn't film bicep curls because I think that's stupid as fuck, as always. But again, you know, do you guys want to see more stuff like this? I mean, I'm not Omar Isov, so this is probably going to fall on deaf ears. But I do want to help out the select people that do kind of take the time to watch. Aside from playing video games, this is probably the longest video I've ever put together. So basically, what have we learned? One, working on staying upright, working on your upright position when you squat, especially if you squat low bar because you squat low bar, which normally means you're comfortable being all bent the fuck over, ready to receive it in the butt or something like that. I squat high bar, so it's easy for me to transition to front squat. So if you squat low bar, yeah, you're not gonna like front squatting because you have to stay upright, and it's normally your natural reaction is I want to go forward. Number 2, focus mobility where you suck. You know where you suck. Number 3, work on bringing the elbows forward, keeping them up, and keeping a closed fist or as much as one as possible. And this basically just help you with not developing any kind of elbow or wrist pain, basically. And you might have also noticed that my hands were a little bit outside of my shoulders. You can put them wherever you feel comfortable. I feel the closer that you have your hands together, you may end up doing some weird triangle thing where your elbows start touching. What that's going to do is cause you to round your upper back, and when you go down into your squat position, that when you try to come back up, it may noodle you forward. So keep that in mind. The more you're able to create mobility and keep your arms a little bit further apart and just outside of your shoulders, this will allow you a natural position for you to keep your lats open, and a proud chest to keep your your chest up. That's another signal everybody likes to give for stuff. Last is just stretch them lats, them triceps, do a decent shoulder warm up, band pull aparts, pulling a band overhead to stretch the lat out. Basically most of all the stuff that I showed, and whatever little tricks you use. That's pretty much it for this video, man. Thanks again for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Holler back at your boy. Damn, I stole that outro.